Yo, what's going on? Yo, what's the Break Room Podcast? And I'm the one on Claire, and I'm here with.
Destiny Amani, aka Problem Child.
The biggest born son, you already know what the fuck going on.
And it's your girl Kay Rose in the building.
It's your boy L&D Reese on all platforms if you're looking for me. If you're not looking for me, don't look.
The hype man.
Now look for me, don't look.
So look, man, he said we a little dry, and we got a little feedback, and he said we ain't bringing the energy, so we got to bring the energy today. We're gonna bring all of it.
So today is the day the break room becomes the break room.
Yeah, we taking out today.
We take it up.
They say school doesn't sound King Rose.
We gonna start off.
They can't see the first flower.
Oh man, bring it on and bring it on. We gonna
Hold
start
on
off.
now.
Ready? We gonna start off nice and spicy. We got a nice little top for y'all, man. Start off. The question is, are you born gay?
It doesn't depend on your development.
No, you're not.
How can you be born gay?
Yeah, elaborate on it. I want to hear your thoughts.
Go ahead.
I don't believe you can be born gay.
You can't. You just,
I agree.
You can't be born gay. I feel like people just grow up and figure out what it is that they like and what they don't like.
Because of all
Why?
the like,
You're not gonna know what the hell you talk about as a fucking child. Like it all depends on if you around gay shit, you see gay shit. You're not gonna be saying I like dick or I like coochie as soon as you hop out the womb.
And you know what's crazy? I've been seeing a lot of stuff on the internet. Parents talking about their kids gay. They like 5 years old.
I mean, I get
That's-
they gave the gay people and the LGBTQ right.
They give 'em a big
They gave them the community, gave them their rights, they gave them their laws and stuff that they could do. But putting it in all the kids' shows is like I
why?
get that it's a awareness, but why you gotta put it in?
Why they gotta
That's-
put?
That's not
Why
a
not?
Why they gotta put girl and boy?
Yeah, I don't feel like
That's brainwashing.
I don't feel like that's normal at all.
What?
Being gay.
Listen,
Wait, you say you don't feel like being gay is normal?
That's
Because
topic.
the reason they put boy and girl kissing in the kids' movies is it's traditional. It's the way you make babies, the way you bring in new life into the
Why
world.
they showing kids that for? If
And-
that's the case.
Can I read a comment real quick over on Instagram? Gino Name said, as you grow, you learn. Just like learning to talk, you listen to everybody else's. To everybody else, it's all in learning. So he's saying basically that.
It's something you develop it over time. But
I feel
like it's a new movie out called Strange World, and the kid on there for real, he gay. He liked the kid or whatever. But I feel like, what is the point of that? What is the point of
I
putting
feel
that?
like
Why
each
not?
child.
My thing is, if you're gonna talk about not putting gay stuff in children's in kids movies or whatever, don't put like I guess straight stuff in there. 'Cause why not just put kid shit in there?
Yeah, like you can't hold one over the other. Like you can't look at like marriage or between man and woman as traditional and be like, oh yeah, that's okay in a child movie. Like what are they worried about boy and girl being together for in a children's movie if you going against a boy and a girl and a girl? Like at this point, make it a kids movie and make it about like what a kid's gonna be interested
But you
in.
gotta think though, those movies was always princess and prince.
You know
things.
why though?
Traditionally,
But that
it
was
was
straight
always
shit though.
Right.
That was already a heterosexual relationship.
You know why?
Why?
Because a lot of people like LGBTQ, gay, lesbian, all that stuff is an uncomfortable topic that a lot of people are not really ready to face. And it's not because it's not deemed as normal and it's not as accepted. That's why a lot of people hold a lot of
Can I
problems
say
with
something?
it.
Real quick, I want to tell Reese, I know you said most movies, so let's take Cinderella for instance.
Mhm.
She was, getting her prince. She met the prince, they got married at the end. What did you learn from watching Cinderella? I'll ask each person before I give my comment.
What did I learn?
Yeah, from watching Cinderella.
Even the like your life is a struggle.
Mhm.
It can be something great later. That's why
All right, what you get,
it wasn't
Claire?
even about
Same
Prince and all that.
How
You got
she-
the same thing?
Yeah, how she came out out of nothing. And got what
Or-
she wanted.
No,
What you
because
get out of
you
it?
watching that at like 10 years old. I'm looking at the Cinderella struggling and getting beat on by her ugly stepsisters and her ugly stepmothers.
Right, now, how you looking at-
I was looking at like she was getting dead dirty in the house, just like
Exactly.
how just like
What you
how-
see, Claire,
He
in
was doing
Cinderella?
my girl dirty, man. I ain't like that. I was really hot.
Yeah, basically, like you watching a girl like who like distills nothing but kindness and receives a whole bunch of like mess in return, and then she finally gets like what's fair to her because like she like
And they still hate her.
yeah.
So I said that to say, like, what do you get? It don't have to be same-sex relationships, but you get something out of everything. So even though Cinderella got the prince at the end and she became a princess and all those great things, this kid was locked in the attic, scrubbing the fucking floors. They ripped her clothes and shit off.
Like
She was
Yeah.
torture. Did you learn torture out of that? Did you grow up torturing women? Wait, let me finish one person at a time. Did you grow up torturing people and taking their clothes off? Watching Cinderella? Claire? All right then, so why would you get same-sex relationships? You think that make you gay?
That's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't make sense.
Well, me personally,
I'm just saying.
I feel like, I don't know. I guess I can't tell you exactly what I was thinking about it back then, because I'm thinking of it now, like seeing Cinderella, and I'm thinking with my mindset now that
Keep going. I'm not saying
I'm
that.
thinking, I'm thinking of my mindset now, like how I perceive the movie now. As a kid, I can't remember exactly. I can't remember exactly like what was I thinking about the movie then. But a kid now, probably you gotta think. They always say kids are sponges. You know what I'm saying? Because they soak up any and everything.
So now that you hear what I just said, what do you get out of Cinderella? Would your children watch Cinderella?
Yeah.
So why can't they watch?
So why can't they watch same-sex stuff? You gonna let them watch it? Why? Because it's Cinderella.
You can't even say that. You don't know. This probably in this room probably haven't, but it's probably somebody outside who felt like it was okay.
Real quick, over on Instagram, Rodney Pierce said, let's not forget parents need to raise their kids and install their morals and values into their child and not let society dictate sexuality.
Amen.
So the thing is, regardless of what you watch, what I say it is what it is. So you watch Cinderella under your mother care. We're a movie family. We watch everything. But you still got out of it what I told you the moral and value was out of it. Correct.
So if the morals like are really good in the movie and it happens to be like a same-sex couple or like there's a little bit of romance that leads to like a same-sex like scenario, you're not gonna feel like your children gonna get anything but like a same-sex like relationship. Is it like, I don't want to say is it like a homophobic thing, like are you worried about like your kids like being gay? Like is that like the thing that
Actually, as a man, I would worry about my son being gay, but if it turns out that way later on in time,
But
you know,
why?
I can't do nothing about it. Positive fear.
Yeah, like what is
Because
like
as a man, you want your son to be
Grow up like a
a man. You wouldn't. You
So
don't.
because
It's not something. It's not something you want. Listen, it's not something you want. You don't want your son to be gay. That's not something you want. As a man, me and my thoughts, you don't want it. It's not something you prefer. You look, grow up like niggas. It's good for you. No, I'm not gonna promote that in this.
so it's bad for you?
Listen. I never said it wasn't bad for you. I just said I'm not gonna promote it in my child. You get what I'm saying? But if he grow up and he gets there, then it is what it is. It's his life. But under my care and under my attention, I won't promote it.
So I just want to piggyback a little bit on how you had started that in the beginning, because you started to say like as a man, like in order to see like your son be a man or like consider a man, like is he now less than a man because he's gay? Like where like so now you gay, you see him as feminine, like because I've seen a lot of masculine
Yes.
men in my life, like and they just don't find women attractive. So like
Oh no,
I would find a man a little more feminine.
yeah, because it's like it's feminine, like to
to be gay,
Like, you
like,
going
to
from-
like
Yeah.
a man is now feminine.
like. All right, look, my sister, she came out. When she came out to my mother basically was saying like, you going if you're gonna be gay, you can be gay, but you don't have to change everything about you. Like, eventually, with time, my sister still did it. My mother fell back off because it's her life. You get what I'm saying? But if you are gay, I don't. It's the flamboyant stuff that I don't like.
But not everybody like that though.
Yeah.
Like I know a lot of like gay men and women who like I know gay women who are still like very girly and stuff like that, not really like the tomboy thing. And I know a lot of gay men who still are very masculine, like give off like I guess straight like vibes, but they're not straight. So I don't feel as though like being gay is not gonna change your personality. Every gay man is not gonna be like a that, but like it's all about like they just don't like find the coochie like appealing.
Real quick, Brandon, you've been a little quiet. Let me hear your point of view on this.
Oh, I got a question for y'all. Then. Do y'all feel like, as a little ass boy or little ass girl, y'all play dress up, but y'all dress as the opposite sex? Is is y'all gonna basically will that kickstart your development towards being gay?
Nah, I don't think so.
I don't.
Because you a kid, you playing
You
dress
just
up.
get-
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
kids.
but still, like it would throw me off. in a
That
certain
was
sense.
saying
Like,
Let him finish.
it would be throwing me off. It's like I wouldn't want my son wearing a fucking dress with heels. I understand that, but as you grow up, I can't control this shit.
So would you be okay with your daughter like putting on boy clothes?
No, I'm gonna try to like. All right, if I was just raising my daughter myself, knowing that I'm not gonna know how to raise a little girl by myself, I'm probably gonna put her in little girl shit. But I'm also gonna dress up like a little ass boy. I'm not counting on her act like a little ass boy, but at the same time, I can't control how this girl grows up like past a certain age.
So you
Real
okay with
quick, over on Instagram, Rodney Pierce said, I want my child to grow up without the influence of a society pushing an agenda. I think all kids need to grow up and choose a lifestyle. Ban not be sorry, introduced into anyone. I'm sorry about
But nowadays,
I like that.
Because everywhere you turn around with somebody pushing the gay agenda, or
Nobody-
you see homophobic people pushing the straight agenda, you're not gonna get that nowadays. Nah.
because like
Well,
everybody
that's fine.
defending it.
Think
I feel
about
like we just gotta let it be.
Honestly,
Thinking about it, thinking about it, before they even start putting the gay stuff into the cartoons and stuff like that, it was the street, the street agenda being pushed, but still, it grew up and still would be gay.
prime example of a movie, Alice in Wonderland.
so then
Every remake of Alice in Wonderland since I've been a kid, and I've seen the original probably cartoon of it, the cat has always smoked weed off a hookah in the movie.
That was the
Everybody
cat. I
knows
thought that was the
Yeah,
caterpillar.
that was the caterpillar.
the caterpillar.
Mm.
Whoever. He smoked weed the whole movie,
Mm-hmm.
right?
And the children.
He always go into it. This cocoon come back out,
how
and
is that?
a butterfly at the end of the movie. Were they promoting
Later.
if you smoke weed on a daily basis, you'll grow up to be a beautiful butterfly?
Right.
And that's my thing. Like, so if we grew up watching, because I'm not the LGBT whatever. I grew up watching the straight stuff, and I still, like girls or like boys. I don't think that TV has anything to do with. I don't think that putting like I guess gay stuff in the movies or TV shows has anything shouldn't influence anybody to do anything. Because like I said, we all grew up watching straight stuff, and some of us are gay. So
Realistically, it's really not gonna change anything within your child. Your child or the person who was watching it and stuff like that, it might resonate a little bit with them depending on how they feel, but it's not gonna change them. It's not like
Going to jail, like I would change them completely.
I mean, that's a whole different experience. But like a movie, like it's for entertainment purposes with a little bit of core values just to teach you something depending on the movie though. Like most movies though, like back to the kid thing, a lot of kid movies are meant to teach you something with a little bit of entertainment, a little fantasy, or a little bit of everything to show like this is all normal stuff that happens in real life. But like let's teach you a lesson with this. We're not gonna talk about Coco. Yeah. Cocomelon free.
oh my god, that's
But it's like it's not about like whether you see a boy and a girl kiss on a show, or you see a girl and a girl, or a they them kiss, whatever. That's not gonna really change your child. Like, be for real. It's all about how they feel.
It's just secretly homophobia. That's all.
Yeah, I feel like this is an uncomfortable topic because a lot of people grew up with that homophobia in their homes and in their environment. Like I don't know about y'all, but like when I grew up, like in schools, like guys couldn't even like be upset without being made fun of. Like they couldn't even like show that they was like really cool, like they loved each other without it being, oh yeah, you gay. And then there's like that whole like homophobia, like why can't they show that
Yeah,
they care
I
about each
wouldn't
other?
say that's homophobia though. Like, dog, if I told both of y'all right now I got love for y'all, would y'all take that shit in the gay way?
But that's how I grew
Because
up.
y'all know the place I'm coming from though. I'm speaking like brotherly love.
Well, the thing is, it depends on who the person is.
Mhm.
Because some people households, if you do certain things, oh, you gay.
Mhm.
And when they say you gay, they ain't saying it in a fun way. They saying it like, ew, that's disgusting, nigga. You a fucking fag.
Yeah, I grew up.
That's homophobia. That's putting down and bashing. So if this child is inside gay, he don't even feel comfortable telling his family. That's how a lot of gay people end up running away from home, living on the streets, living in these different houses that they fall under in the homosexual world because their real families wouldn't accept it. To me, I think you're born just that way that you are. I don't think that the TV influenced you because I could look at fucking Dukes of Hazzard every day, and am I going to grow up to be a race car driver? Am I going to be jumping in and out of car windows? No, I'm not. Everything that you see does not mean that somebody's trying to manipulate your mind. It means what you get is what you get. How I mold my child is how I mold my child.
Yeah, when
That's what it is.
I used to live in Trinidad, I used to grow up in a really homophobic, well, not really homophobic, but I was taught that, being gay and being all that was bad. And I was going to like a Catholic school where they was praying against that shit. Look at me now. Gay as hell.
So, it make a difference. Real quick, Gino name on Instagram said, yeah, but when we was younger, it was a different outlook. Actually, when y'all was younger, it was the worst outlook at that time.
Yeah.
So just imagine, so now so many people are actually gay families in their household. How do you know if they ain't offended that all these straight commercials is on TV? I'm not teaching my children that two different sexes being together is okay, because I need them to see that my household is what the example is. So everybody getting offended. At the end of the day, I think what you make your life is what it is. If your child comes to you and say they want to be gay, pretty much is what it is. Just make sure they understand who they are, what they are. Don't be influenced because you're gay.
How did that make you feel?
I didn't feel no type of way about it other than the fact that it was a kid show. Like y'all didn't.
So what they gotta be like viewer discretion. There's a same sex couple. Like you see how foolish that sounds?
You see how mean that sounds to a person with a same sex? You are disrespecting me if I am my house, my woman, and we have kids, and you gotta put a discretion about us. You disrespecting me.
Well, can I ask you a question? Say you hanging out.
Real quick, sorry y'all, I gotta do this. Shout out to Brene Taylor. My shank ran away from home. I haven't heard from her, but I see she's on the live. I just want to tell her thanks for tuning in. If you love me, text me. If not, kill yourself. All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Brene.
That's okay. What was I ready to say? Okay, so my question to you is like, say you met somebody that you really cool with, like at work, at school, or whatever, wherever y'all chatting and stuff. They invite you to like hang out with them at their house, like at their people's house. You go in there and you see like his parents are both. He got dads. He don't got a father and a mother. Are you gonna feel like offended that he didn't warn you beforehand, or you just gonna walk in and be like, oh, okay, hi, nice to meet you?
I'm gonna walk in and be cool with
So
it.
why do you feel the need in a TV show, why do you feel surprised? You a kid? Okay, so you a child.
I thought you asked me as a grown ass.
No, you a child. You growing up, you in middle school, whatever. You hanging out with your peoples, whatever. Your man, they invite you over to play the game at their house. You ready to walk in their house. You meet their fathers. You gonna feel uncomfortable?
No, but I'm gonna question it. In middle school.
I mean, yeah, you can question it, but you gonna feel like, yeah, you should have let me know before I came over here.
No,
like,
That's
right.
You know what she said? Like, it's no need for a warning because it is what it is.
Right.
Like,
and that's why, like, it shouldn't matter whether it's on TV or not because it happens in real life.
Because you're not gonna go to a hookah lounge and the security gonna be like, "Okay, with some gay guys inside." Like,
right? Come on now, like, what's going on?
And they gonna be in there.
Right.
It is what it is.
Now you're scared to hit a hookah because you see gay men hitting a hookah. Like, come on now, like, you see how foolish you sound. At this point, don't even hang out with me.
Alright, so we gonna go ahead. We'll go ahead to the next topic. So what do you think is the right age for kids to stop leeching off their parents? Like saying live in a house or ask for money. What age do you think I need to stop?
I personally believe that as long as your parents are breathing on this earth, they should take care of you. Now, at some point in age, you gotta let the leash off. I would say, I don't know, I don't want to put an age on it because I feel like,
I feel around 22, 25 is a good age to stop. You know, find your own place.
Yeah, by then you should have a mindset of I need to do this for myself.
I hate
that's why you.
I hate when I hear parents say, when you turn 18, I'm gonna put you out. Like,
yeah,
bro, that's.
You fresh out of high school. Like, what am I doing with that?
Like, I just got my diploma.
Minimum wage like $12.
Ain't got no job.
Right. I'm working at McDonald's. You want me to find a place? Like, oh, wait a
No, you want me to
I'm not really
And then we're finna get a cardboard box.
Brandon.
You gonna be in this room?
Come on.
What's
I
that
need that thing.
Wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
You being me right now, bro. You being real nonchalant. You bring that energy.
I'll say this: if y'all ask y'all people for $200 right now, whether it's an emergency
I'm
or
gonna get it.
but you won't pay it back.
My mother's not gonna
I'm
expect me to pay her back because that's my mother.
But I'm gonna be
Yeah, but I'm saying ask like
Yeah,
I'm not. I'm not saying
yeah.
I'm gonna be like that.
pay that shit back.
Yeah.
I feel like you were saying.
And what? Listen, you give me some money right now. If I ain't got it to pay you back, I'm not gonna pay you back. But then over time, I pay
Same
back.
fucking thing.
It's the same thing.
Same thing.
It's the same thing. I will pay back. Just probably not when you want me to, but it'll be over time. I'll pay you back.
Tell me when, because I can call out the cash app and add you up now, my
And
nigga.
then
We got problems that right.
Running up.
see, the thing is,
I can run it up now.
You might.
Right. You sitting in the top.
listen,
You
I
sitting
feel
in the
like
top. Unless you got the cash.
Go ahead.
We like 2 G's. Like,
Your nigga is great.
that 2 G's, but that's the thing.
Oh my God.
Let me talk. I feel like paying back, I do pay back. I pay back over time in other ways, like helping out around the house with the bills and stuff like that, bro. What?
I ain't got bread, nigga. I ain't trying to know. I want that shit.
Listen,
Real quick,
On your parents, and if you
real
okay
quick,
with
right
that.
here on Instagram said there is no right age. My child will always be my child, but if you have followed my teachings, you will be prepared to live
And
independently.
that's what I'm
that.
saying. Like as long as you're breathing on this earth, your parents should always take care of you, no matter the age.
Well, I'm not expecting my mother to do that for me.
But I'm not
listen,
saying.
but
I'm not
listen,
saying. I'm not saying.
it's other ways,
Right,
it's other ways for them to take care of you. Like even when you get older, you got something to do. Can you watch my child just for a couple minutes, a couple hours? You get what I'm saying? That's still taking care of you, though. That's helping you out. That's still being a parent.
That's not
still helping you.
Different
No, because if the
between, like,
grandchildren call and say, "Grandma, can I come over?" We're not gonna say no. We're gonna say, "All right, come on." But I kept the kid for the whole weekend.
come get your baby.
Yeah, you come back.
Some people can wear out the appreciation of a parent. Now, me, for my children, is no cutoff. I don't think you should put your children out until once you, as Rodney Pierce said, once you instill those teachings of that independency in them,
They're gonna move.
they will get it.
Some parents don't do that.
Right? And see, some parents don't do that. They just be like, "Nigga, you 18, you gotta go." But the thing is, I don't want you to be 35 living with me. But I want you to move out, get your place, and be able to sustain that. If you have emergencies and you need me, I'm here.
Cause you pick them out at
You need some groceries. Like I know Maurice get his own place. I'm gonna have to bring groceries because he'll think oodles and noodles is okay. It's not because he won't eat. It's because he won't eat healthy. So I'll always bring groceries probably the rest of his freaking life. And that's not a bad thing. As his mother, I want him to be great, so I'm gonna make sure he got food.
Yes, please look out for him so he don't eat noodles and noodles. Fun
Because he will.
not knowing what to do, they're gonna end up coming right back. So
And that's what a lot of parents don't see. But also, like Brandon said, appreciate the parent.
Right.
Just because I give you $200, $60, $50, the shit add up to about $5,000, don't mean whenever in your lifetime you get the money, pay me back. Nigga, pay me my cash. I don't want you to help me
Oh, why
mature,
not?
carry my bags with my kid. You want to do that shit any motherfucking way off.
Why not think of it
What
like?
I want is for a nigga to run me my cash.
Why not think of it like as an investment for them to be great?
Oh,
That's all
no,
that
nigga,
you-
here's the thing. Let me answer. The thing is this. You gonna be great because the fuck I raised you to be great. Even if you working at McDonald's, you gonna be great because I raised you to be fucking great.
Yo, can I get, you feel me? And I give it to you. Versus you saying, oh, can I hold $20 so I can give it, I'll pay you back on Friday. Now you gave me a date. You told me you was gonna pay it back. Now maybe I'm.
Okay, so it got to be the date that makes the difference.
Oh, it gotta be you. It's gotta be you telling me you're gonna pay me back. If you asking me for it, you don't say you're gonna pay me back. I'ma just assume you're not gonna pay me back. And if I give it to you, I give it to you. If I don't, I
But
don't.
we're saying parenting, not your peers.
Anybody, I don't care if it's my mother, my father, and my grandmother, anybody, if they ask me for something and they don't say they're gonna pay me back, it is what it is. I'm gonna give it to you if I want to. If I don't have it, I'm not gonna give it to
So with your mom, when you borrow money and you say you're gonna pay it back this date, do you always give it back? That's what we asking about parenting.
you. Yeah.
You saying you capping?
Tell me a time when you said I asked you and I said I'm gonna pay you back and never pay you back.
Two person. It's two person.
That sounds just real loud.
All right, so
Just say, hypothetically, if you was to go on a trip to Vegas, you say, "Mom, I need to borrow this. I need this for the trip. Can you buy me this? And I'm gonna pay you back when I get paid."
Mhm.
Do you pay it back?
When you get paid?
Yeah.
I'll be forgetting.
With interest or without interest?
I ain't gonna lie. I will. I will.
I said
She said,
But you got
That's how you do it, Claire. Podcast.
obviously you need this. Struggling is a thing that a nigga was going through. So come back from Vegas, I lose the job, but I have a fucking $400.
But you got your mother right here who needs the money. What
I
do
have
you
a
do?
$400 phone bill to
What do
pay.
you do? What do you do?
your phone bill $400.
Wait a minute, no, listen. We saying hypothetically. What do you do? Do you pay back your parent that you owe, or do you pay the phone bill?
Listen, if you pay a person back right there, and then I still got this stuff, I'm still in the hole regardless of anywhere
Right.
I'm at.
So what I'm
I'd
piggybacking
rather
off
be in,
of.
I'd rather be in the hole with my parent than with a phone
So
bill.
basically, back to what Brandon said. It's your parent. Do you pay the parent back if you get the 200? He said yes, you should, and that's the example. You just gave a perfect example of why parents don't get paid back, because you got other shit to do. I know it's my mother. She gonna be all right, but I'm gonna go ahead and pay the phone people. When in reality, I need to go ahead and give my father this money, because he in the hole from whatever he took the money from and gave it to you. Unless you like Bronx and you think your grandmother rich, then you just go ahead and keep the shit.
I actually believe
And
that.
that's the fucking thing. A lot of people tend to think their parents are rich. I know your mother Maurice personally, and I'm gonna tell you she's not rich. And you should tell your siblings. Because they think their mother is rich.
So how you
His niece think the grandmother is rich.
so how you feel about parents charging their kids with rent? When they
I think
pay
that's a
back
good thing. I think it's a good concept because if you're paying me rent and you know when you get paid, let me go ahead and pay my mother this rent. She gonna wild my life out. When you get your place, you already know. If I don't pay this landlord, they gonna evict me. You already know how serious it is to pay your rent. So it's not that the parents are asking you to pay rent because they broke and just want to take your money. They asking you because it's a life lesson in there. When you get your first place, you already know how important paying your rent is.
Yeah.
That's how we as parents teach lessons.
Cause
So
right when
We
I
line you up. Go ahead, what you say, Claire?
yeah, right when I first turned 18, my mom was like, next month I need $400 for rent. Every month after that.
Did you already have a job by then?
No, but as soon as I turned 18, she was like, I need that $400 next month.
I mean,
And you
I
start
don't
paying
know.
Ever since then, I've been paying that $400.
And that's the thing. And when you get your first place, when you get paid, what's gonna come first?
Yeah, right.
You're gonna pay that rent. She taught you something. You 18, you old enough, she taught you something. Like people that are spoiled, they know the concept, but also they think their mother rich, so they not gonna get the concept.
What I need for?
Cause it's
When I was told to pay this on this, I paid it every time. Every time.
All right, go ahead. What was the next? You was going to say something, Destiny. On that topic, I thought I saw your head. Ready to say something. Right, you got something left?
All right, so we going. You got anything to say on this topic?
That's right now. No, I do wanna move
All
to
right,
the next
so we going to move to the next one. It said, how long should it take you to move on after a relationship?
All right, real quick before y'all move on, let me read this comment. Rodney Pierce said, "Stop thinking that life is free. I work for mine, and no matter how much money I have, if you borrow money, you should pay it back. Now, if I, as a parent, so you're good, then If I as a parent, so you're good, then now have given you a gift. So either way, if the parent give you the money, you pay them back. And if they don't demand the money right then your parent just gave you a gift. So that should make you that much more appreciative of the parent. Basically, that's what he's saying.
I don't know, cause when
Well, I ain't never unappreciated my mom.
I be giving my mother money too.
I feel like you should always
But
ask.
the thing is, yeah, I ask my mom for money, but like I randomly send her money. Like she'll tell me she wants something to eat, and I'll cash up her money, or we'll go out to eat together, and I'll pay for it.
Yeah, it's
So
like-
you
So
know,
as parents, that's something that we probably have to get in the habit of saying, can you buy me, send me a cash?
yeah, she'll ask me for money.
Now,
I'm like,
that's coming ahead.
See, my mom don't ask me.
For being
so
truthful.
it's like,
But she already put it out there, so from now on we need to just start asking y'all.
She want you.
Well, not
I want to act too comfortable doing it, but every now and again when she do it,
Look at that every now and again.
yeah, balance.
Stephanie is backpedaling like a bitch. She's like, okay.
I was gonna say, like, I think it should be a balance. Like, once you reach like the point of you got a steady job or you still staying with your parent, you got your own place. I feel like you should not be asking your parent for money unless it's like a dire need. Like you low on funds, you feeling overwhelmed with the things that you gotta pay off, and you need to borrow a little bit of money at that type of age. Like if you reaching that point of struggling, then yeah. But I feel like if you got it like that, and you still asking your people for money. I feel like that's a little bit.
And I know
That's a
though,
little
I'm
bit
not
off.
kind of.
And then at the same time, on top of
Everybody
that,
understand you, so chill out.
Wait,
Take this
Cause I gotta listen, cause this shit
she must be fitting.
this is
Man,
hitting,
this sound a little too personal.
this shit is hitting home.
What's
Listen,
you in size 8?
shut up. Listen,
Damn.
listen.
Glad that you show.
If I'm ever putting my lips to ask for something, I am in a bad place to, you feel me, to ask for it. I'm not just asking just cause I need an extra couple dollars and I don't want to spend my money. When I do have my money, everybody say I go missing and people don't talk to me or whatever. It's not even that. It's just I got myself. You get what I'm saying? And even if y'all ask me
So
for
in
something,
that instance, what you do is appreciate your parents all the time. So even when you got the money, come in and just be like, yeah, I got this.
when I got it like that, I love treating
Nah, I
my
got that.
sister.
That way, when the hardship days come,
listen,
they'll be even eager to help you.
listen. When the person I am, I'm not just the person I am. I'm not just like, here's this. I probably do out of good spirits one day, just feeling it, and I do it. But if you ask me, yeah, here you go. But I'm not just.
So nigga, learn to get in good spirits.
I'm
At least
not-
with your parents.
I'm not willing to just.
At least
I
with
don't.
your parents. Just do it with your
I
parents.
think it depends on how you're
Don't be out here
like,
just giving all your friends money and shit. You better
like my
do it.
mom.
I don't just be handing money over. It's just like if you ask
Mhm.
though, if you like come out your mouth and say, I need it, well, yeah, man, because I do have it.
And what's that?
You can't just offer your mother money.
I'm not just offered money.
I'd rather offer her something
Nobody
else
just
except
offered money.
not money.
You never
I
said that.
would randomly
You,
send my
if you
friends
see
money.
me in a bad place, yeah, you're offered. I've never seen you in a bad place. Like that's
That's
why
what
I
you got
have.
random cash out.
It shouldn't take a bad place.
So wait, your parent has never just sent you cash out and you call like, what's this for? Nothing. It's for you. Go ahead, get something to eat or something.
Go ahead, get some burgers.
You talking on one time.
Oh my God! Oh my God! No cap. Hey, Claire, what's your next topic?
And I was
Because
I was going to when I got that.
He triggered right now. Right. We're saying that, yo. Next topic is how fast should it take you to move on from
As soon as
relationship?
possible.
Yeah, I know. I heard a couple days ago. I heard somebody say an hour, but that was kind of crazy to me. An hour is crazy. I ain't gonna lie, but you know,
Tell you why Rodney Pierce is older than me, so Rodney Pierce got that concept at that age. But in your 20s, I don't think y'all get it, and it's okay. It's understandable. But you'll look up one day and be like, "Damn, my mother do a lot. My father do a lot," and you'll want to. But on the top, the next topic, Brandon. What did
I
you say?
got in my head when I blow, my mother is going to be straight. There's no more working for her. There's no more
But you
anything.
think she rich already?
All right, but this is the thing.
You're rich enough.
Y'all
All right, let's not poking
I
every. I need you. I need you hot
see
under the
my, I
collar.
need you to see my bigger vision. Like I'm
Real
not,
quick,
I'm
let's
not
get
just
back to
rapping
Brennan.
for me.
Okay, yo, we don't care about how much. Brennan, what do you say? How How long did it take you to move on in a relationship?
I feel like it depends on one, what broke y'all up to begin with. Two, how much time you actually invested in each other.
Before you move on to somebody else.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Before you move on to somebody else, you move on to
Fuck all
Jeffrey.
that.
That's all you got. Yeah, if I invested my time and energy to some shit, then I'm gonna take that into consideration. But history is just that.
You need to
history.
get your emotions, your mental together before you move on and dump that shit on somebody else.
Like, if I keep worrying about you, that's all the fuck I'm gonna be worrying about. I'm be worrying about you before I worry about myself. So now when it actually comes time for me to worry about myself, fuck you. It's fuck you at that point. Like, I gotta worry about me now.
Okay, what you say? How long it take you to move on from a relationship?
I'm sorry.
That's just
I feel like it
I
really
didn't
just
hear what you
depends.
said.
Like if you moving on to be like if you moving on like in the sense of jumping into another relationship, I feel like that's gonna take you a little bit of time depending on how long you was with the other person. Like, if you had years in this, I'm not jumping into another committed relationship no time soon. After I just sat up here and committed to the person. And then like at the same time, if I'm just moving on, I'm like I'm ready to just have fun now, stuff like that. I mean, it just depends on like you feel comfortable with like doing that stuff. Like some people like they break up that morning, they in somebody else's bed that night because they on that type of time. Other people's like, nah, I need some space to really like gather my thoughts and my energy before I let somebody else up in me or under me. So like it just depends on the person and the majority. Me personally though, I'm gonna take my time because y'all crazy.
Say this real quick. Now that we had the show earlier, and Kay came in your show. Everything she says sounds sexual. She just said, because before I let another person up under me, around, no, listen. Every fucking thing. I'm fuck. Because I put it sexual for me.
She said it so sweet.
Right.
You don't think nothing.
Before I let somebody up under me, I'm like, bitch, I'm sorry. It makes niggas say, oh, under you. It sounds cheesy. It sounds nasty. Okay, I think you're very nasty. Anybody who wants to send a DM or inbox to no crazy, because she's nasty.
I don't want none of y'all, so please don't
She's
slide in my
the one who you come in the house and be like, what's this chain? Pull the shit, the whole fucking swing pop out.
Nah,
Don't
I think it's not like that.
Don't
Where
fuck
she
my
said,
friends
no,
now.
I think it's not like that.
Real quick, on Instagram, Rodney Pierce said, moving on is a strictly individual choice. We all heal and cope differently. To thine own self be true.
Type shit,
Yeah.
type shit.
Yeah,
Just make that up.
Type shit, type shit, type shit.
It really just depends on the person.
When it resonate,
It really just
When it
depends on
resonate type shit.
yeah.
If you want to take time for yourself, and you do that. It really just depends on the person.
Depends on the person type shit.
Yeah. Come on, Hannah, you said you
Me personally though, go ahead.
First, I'm gonna take.
You gonna jump into the bed, ain't you? Go ahead.
You dead. Same picture.
Hard not to say it. She was trying not to say it, but Destiny nasty than a
She
motherfucker.
said, be person, I'm gonna fuck
She's so bad. I'm over his house tonight telling his father. Now tell him about it. No, Destiny, tell us about it. No, Mom, tell him about it. Tell him what we got going on, Mom. Sometimes, for some people, that's the get back. That's the ultimate get back, is to be that straightforward. Look,
Get back there and go back there.
I'm trying to go. It is what it is, nigga. You done? Oh, I was already done, and I'm moving on. Some people, like Rodney Pierce said, to your own thyself be true.
That's what I was saying.
You gotta know what it is that's for you. For you, that works.
I just don't like being lonely for real. So.
Well, see,
So
now
that's
it's sounding like a band-aid, so now you sound broke.
Yeah.
Because if you're just moving on that same night because you don't want to be lonely,
I
it
know
sounds
somebody
like
that
you
did
need
it, not me.
Yes.
If you don't give a fuck type shit, this will be the new line. All the time. If you don't give a fuck type shit, then that's different. But now you sound like a poor wounded cat, and you need somebody to rub your back. Make up your mind type shit. And you want. If you want.
Well, I think it really matters like how you move on because like if you really, I believe like you like exchange energies when you intimate with a different person. So like if you intimate with a whole bunch of or immediately with somebody else, you sharing like your like energy from your other relationship into that. So now you attaching to that person because of your attachment,
Yeah,
like
really
you broke
going crazy.
attachment. Yeah. So like,
Real quick on Instagram. Real quick, y'all. On Instagram.
_back 1993 said, moving on is also very good. If you running to the goal, it's still sad. It's awful selfish to the other person. So basically, money, move on, not stay. As long as this young man will put you on and control. So you want the person around, not the genuine companionship.
That's the other, yeah.
So basically, you don't like being alone. You gotta.
You don't like being alone, so you don't really want a person around for the relationship. You just
You told on
yeah, because
yourself.
you said this shit. What he's saying is, if you don't want to be with the person, you just want somebody around. So basically, you just using them for their
The image, not the image, but like
the
the
company.
vibe.
I don't
Vibe.
the way y'all putting it like that make it sound bad.
You told on yourself.
No, it's not saying it sound bad. We just saying
We
from
just
your point of view. He's asking you, are you saying you just really want somebody to be around?
Now, yeah, because I mean I am single, so because I just got out of a relationship like last month. So I mean, yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
So yeah, that's what it is, and that's what she's saying. So G.no.name. If you try to holler and chill, she's available.
How you think about this, Brendan? You go quiet.
Burundi.
You've been quiet the whole time.
Come on, man.
I'm gonna y'all talk your shit.
Burundi.
Go ahead, bro. Right there.
Type shit.
Like I said, I feel like it all depends on how long I've been dealing with you, what broke us up to begin with.
Okay.
Like,
I ain't gonna lie, me personally, when I get out of a relationship, I take a long ass time before I even get back into a whole nother serious relationship. Like, it takes
Oh
me a
yeah,
while.
that's understandable.
That's
Yeah.
what
shit, if anything, that's gonna take me a minute to even really start fucking
I
talking to
probably
somebody.
done that shit.
No, I already say
I ain't have to-
talking. I don't know, just like communicate. It's nothing wrong with communicating. You can communicate with whoever you want to,
Yeah,
Right.
but it's like taking you serious is just not gonna happen that quick. It's not.
A committed relationship takes a lot,
Lot,
and
a
it's
lot of
and
work.
stuff like.
And especially me just leaving one, it's not. I'm
No
not.
way it's
I'm
happening.
not
I
there.
wouldn't take nobody.
I'm not even completely like away from this to like even get there with you. Like it gotta take me some time. I can't just jump
Because
in.
let's be honest, even if you broke up, you still messing with that person that you
Yeah,
broke up
like,
with for
yeah.
a little bit
That
before
residue
you
is still
really.
on, so they
Yeah.
still
So it's no way.
did I leave this over there? Did I leave that over there?
Mhm.
Look, I was about to come through just to blah blah blah. I remember we watched that movie the other day. Your wife saw, even though y'all, now y'all friends, but your wife saw such and such. You don't got it. I got it in my fire stick. I'm on my way. You still ain't away from the person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that same
It's like-
day,
The
That's-
relationship,
you
the
still kind of
relationship
like,
might be
God
over,
damn.
but
You call you and say, "That's what's up. Why I just saw X Y Z. You want to watch?" You like, "Yo, I got company. I got to call you back." You gonna be like, "Damn, bitch." Yeah, they're gonna be shocked. So it makes the difference. It makes the difference.
I'm in the streets after. I'm sorry.
I mean, even if
Nigga,
you
on
are
the streets
jumping in
until
a
fucking street lights
relationship
come
though.
on. So the street lights come
G.
on.
No. Name said Waterfall Reese. Hold another thing. This thing shit they don't want to say. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, man. Waterfall, man.
but yeah, yo, what I was saying was
No,
Let's backtrack to that.
we not even.
that's cool for something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
why you about to put my man's on trial?
I ain't letting no grown man say waterfall to me. Yeah. Waterfall, yeah.
I don't know how to do this shit.
Whoa, that's what you. That's what you
I was
doing.
doing what Kenny do on the Bro Show. If somebody say certain things, he be like,
Pause.
so I guess it's a water sound.
Pause.
Real quick, Rodney Pierce on Instagram said, emotions, and if you were really feeling a person, sometimes you never get over them completely. You will always love the person, just not trust and respect them. Rodney Pierce, I don't think that's correct. I don't think that you always love the person. A lot of times when the shit is over, it's over. For me, I'm the type of person, you do me wrong, I gotta look at you dirty. I gotta be hurt in order to move on completely, because I'm a person who stay attached to people and I keep being nice, keep looking out for you type shit. But the thing is, in reality, I gotta look at you as a dirty bitch. Because when I walk past, I'm so get back, I would say, that I'd be like, oh, I didn't know that was you, and still ain't saying hi.
I wouldn't even say
Yeah.
that. I walked past.
No, you know how people be like, because I'm grown, so I see people in close settings. D, what's up? Oh, I didn't know that was you. And I'm still going. So you get, so I need you to know, I saw you, and I'm fucking not speaking back. You gotta be ready to just keep right on fucking going. So Rodney Pierce, I love you, but I don't agree. G.no.name said, Maurice know what it means. You can have,
AC gonna tell us what to mean?
he said you can have love and not be in love. That's true. That's true. G.no name. Could you tell us real quick, G.no.name, what does waterfall mean?
I think Ellen, you recently told us that.
What does waterfall
Empower
mean, Ellen?
women, empower women.
Nah, nigga, don't say that. Waterfall, man.
Yo, straight start
Oh, yeah,
reading that
explain
shirt.
Waterfall,
Yeah, explain
waterfall.
Empower women, empower women.
So like I'm an empowered woman,
And she's
and I'm ready to empower her to be great.
Right. It's not, you're never gonna come across a female a woman who, if she a real woman, she not gonna put down no other woman just for the sake of putting them down.
Well, for me, I'll crack on your ass, bitch. I'm packing you like a fucking 7-week vacation. But will I empower another woman to be great? Yes.
Right.
I can cut up. So it's not really so much talking about them. It's more so putting another woman down. I'm not gonna put another woman down, but I will like crack on a bitch.
Yeah, that's a whole different thing.
Oh, fur ass, like if they'll get something type shit.
Yeah, you can match the energy if they reach to that point, but you're not just gonna out the cut like straight come for them, like they ain't even do nothing to you and you just trying like.
I can't imagine somebody else.
I already said I know females.
I can't imagine.
She be
Then they
like,
not-
Like there's two women in here. There's no way that they haven't brought a timeless sweatsuit hoodie. Nothing yet. Just thought I'd put that out there. Because
I'm fine.
women empowering other women. That's how it works.
That is
Um,
powerful.
That's how it works.
At least I got
I did see. I seen this interview for real. Now, what's his name? Brent Fires. He said.
That's a toxic man.
He said.
What's his name?
Brent Fires. He said. Dealing with a woman. He can't deal with a woman that like other females can't gravitate to. Like
I think
other females find her energy bad energy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
That
yeah,
makes
I fuck with that.
Like you get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, definitely.
he want a woman that like other females just like
You
gravitate
can just
to.
be around and like, damn, I fuck with her. I fuck with her. energy.
Because see, like I'm a person who the last person I was with didn't like that I walk in the room and everybody be. They couldn't handle
he
it.
insecure.
He couldn't
Oh,
handle it.
that's
And
good shit.
a lot of people say a lot of things, but some men don't want a woman that everybody know and everybody love. And all she
No,
need,
it depends
she
on
on
how
top. Some niggas want to keep their chick on top.
it depends on how she's known.
Can't do
Like
that.
how you know,
I
like
already
on the
think
podcast, that's cool. But on Instagram, what the fuck? Hella niggas know you from Instagram shit 'cause you showing your body.
Or know you from
I don't
sitting
want
around.
Here we go.
Everybody know you
Most
just
of us are look.
from saying you in other niggas' hoods. You just be with niggas. You just be in
That's
niggas'
crazy.
hoods. That's different. Now it's like everybody know you just from being in hoods. It's like why you? What's up with you?
Well, she could just be a hood bitch and just fuck with niggas from the
You
hood all
live
the
down the
time.
hill.
So that don't
You
mean
on
she
your road.
fuck the hood niggas,
That's
but
what
she
I'm
fuck
saying.
with hood niggas.
Niggas
Like
be
everywhere she
insecure.
go, it's gonna be like that. Rodney Pierce said, constructive criticism, not complete the visitation. So he said, I can constructively empower another woman, but I ain't here to just tear her down and we be at odds, two women at odds against each other. He came back up with that comment. G.no.name said, if the bitch out here hot, bitch out here hot, you ain't want it.
Yeah, it's different from. I mean, it's ways people can know you. Like, your energy been good and everybody fuck with you just because they're interacting. When they interacted with you, you feel me? Now they gravitate towards you, so everybody just know you from that. Versus everybody knowing you from shit. I ain't gonna lie, she got some good pussy.
So if y'all walk in a room, a club, whatever, a party, and like 3 niggas different sides of the room, not even together, say they used to fuck with her.
That's gonna turn you off.
Hell,
Shit, niggas.
Fuck with us.
Wow.
But say
You know what the bad part about that is?
Can I
You
respond to
go
it?
ahead.
You said 3 separate niggas
Yeah.
say that they had it before.
Yeah. I used to fuck with you.
But why does that matter?
Like,
No,
I
no,
fuck with.
you would fuck with
Right, right, yeah.
And that's because the thing is,
Bro,
it could be 3 people at a party, 3 different areas of the room that come from DC, Philly, and Virginia.
You feel me?
You know,
everywhere. How the fuck?
No, that just means she might be a student.
Fuck, she playing that. She might.
You gotta remember, Clear is also very young, so he.
No, that's your age. My man, would you fuck with a nigga that's been everywhere? No, right. Anyway, I'm like, nah. Okay, would you?
It depends on what.
I don't care.
Can you not?
Well, wait a minute. She that know that name on Instagram says shit. Some of them niggas be lying.
They do. Y'all be fucking, and that's why I can't fuck with y'all like that.
You making
That's
sense?
right,
Okay.
that's right, Kay. Put that shit
Oh no.
real quick, but you did say
No,
Oh, excuse me.
No. Hear me out. It's not that like I can't mess with you if you've like been around and stuff like that, cause that's your business. I can't mess with you if you're not keeping yourself like clean, and if you don't like, if you're not honest, like straightforward with me about you messing with everybody. Like if I gotta hear from everybody else except you that you've been around, and you like, nah, I ain't even been around like that.
you're lying. Oh, wait, let me read the comments. Rodney Pierce said, "It's always what you know for being a hoe or being cool, fly, and popular because of your business or your occupation." G that know that name said, I'm fucking now. Miss LIYY_888 said, "Some niggas be lying and they just spoke to her."
Real
Then
shit.
she came back to say never was actually committed to her. And
That's
that's
what
the
I'm saying,
thing. You
like,
don't know who's saying what and if they lying.
I wouldn't even want to take that.
Because you got boyfriend up in this bitch DM every day like, "Good morning, love. Hey,
Listen.
sexy." Love.
You know, talk some stuff with this fucking
With me,
There's no people.
Yeah, like they say they have a conversation with themselves.
They just sitting.
No, he know he's the chick. You ain't even saying shit. You ain't even like.
so what I would say, like, dealing with somebody, I always, like, if we say we out and we see somebody I dealt with or did something with, I actually, you feel me, I would tell
For what?
her, huh?
For what?
Because I want my female that I'm dealing with to be blindsided by anything. Like, what if she want to come and, you feel me, make up something that never even happened? I'm going to give you the rundown first before anybody else give me the rundown. What
Communicate.
you would be disrespected if somebody else had to give you the rundown before I did,
Somewhere
right?
you want to
You get what I'm saying?
Wait,
And I would want,
that's
and I,
like in the saying, like you in the like out to eat and you see your ex and you feel like as though they might come and start some stuff with you, or you
No,
mean
no,
like
not
you're on
even-
the
not
talking
even-
stage and you're like, let me tell you about all my exes and all my history.
no, I'm not.
All
I'm not going to give you the.
I mean, yeah,
It's no reason.
Don't give a complete synopsis.
I already said it's no reason for me to give you the whole rundown. I'm talking like if we just out and so happen to see, like my
Before
last
she come over, you
relationship.
say, "I used to fuck with her."
My last relationship, she was working somewhere. I went to go pick her up from work, and I seen somebody I was dealing with before, and her coworker. She cool with it, so I told her, you feel me, give her a rundown, cause you working with this person. You get what I'm saying? You don't want to come up later. She see me pick you up, and
That's
then
fair.
she try to give you some off the wall shit that never happened. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you the. She gonna take it. She's gonna take it like, all right, he been real with me. That's how she took it. You feel me?
I feel like women
Like,
respect niggas like that. Like
she didn't take it. She didn't take it like.
You gotta respect truth no matter how you
You feel me? So, but I would. That's
Yeah,
the
that's
thing.
cool.
That's the thing. And she would do the same for me, cause I would want to know what the fuck is going on, if anything. You feel me? Cause yo could come. I could be in the club. We both be in the club together, and I see him like in your face or something. Now I already know. Like I know who she. It's not like he just met her or anything
Because the body
like that.
language will show you.
Yeah, you feel me? So now I can be on the
Even
tip
if
of
you hug it, the hug
like,
will
bro.
tell you.
Yeah, this me now. I'm sorry, bro. That's.
I mean, I respect that. A lot of people not honest about like those type of scenarios. They try to like avoid it at all costs, and I feel as though like
Oh, you should let them know.
Come in
You don't
the
never
room
want to
with
be
their new chick,
blindsided.
but then don't even speak to you.
like come
You
on.
don't never want. You don't
And
never
that's what make women say,
be blindsided
"Oh,
by
nigga,
it.
you cute now?
Right.
You was just on my phone last week," and that's what gets niggas busted, because they have a tendency to lie or act like they don't even know the girl who they just walked by, who
That's
they
my
know they
cousin.
fucking will
You
just
feel
like
You know what's crazy?
I'm gonna tell you.
Real quick.
I don't never want you to be blindsided. 'Cause
over
we used to
on
I feel like if you really respect the person that you mess with, you're gonna be honest with them. It's no real
Yeah,
need to
it's
lie.
like it's
And
no.
if you can't be honest, you wasting your time.
over on Instagram, Rodney Pierce said it always depends on how a man feels about his woman, what he will reveal, but your reputation will precede you, especially if you're a man whore. He is already going to show who you are. Miss La, I want to say is the name because I'm not getting it right. Yes, I love an honest man that's upfront. Let me know. Let me know your
Love you
shit.
too, man.
Yeah.
Love you too.
And I love you back. That's what you're saying. Type shit.
Type shit.
All right.
Type shit.
So, what What you doing, Clay? You wrapping up? Or
Yeah,
you?
we gonna wrap it up, man. It's been a good podcast. We put the energy there. I'm not
With
sure
the
what-
break room
That's God. That's God.
and the break room.
That'd be easy.
That's not the break room.
But it's the break room.
Shit, you
But
ready
it's the
to
break-
finish that ass?
Wait, I had one more question when we were talking about like the multiple people. So would y'all mess with a girl that got a high body count?
It doesn't
How high?
matter. I feel like
That shouldn't matter. That's the thing.
But you
I
asked
already
me.
it doesn't matter to me.
What if they don't know their body count?
That's crazy. What the fuck? That's on the matter.
The birthday hat
Do you like?
after birthday.
I don't know if y'all man whores, but do y'all know y'all body count?
Yeah.
I don't count everybody because if it wasn't good, I'm not counting you. I don't care.
That's kind of crazy.
That's
That's
to tell
different.
y'all off the rip, nigga. You didn't even matter. I had no idea.
The body count thing just, I feel like I'm never gonna ask like how many bodies you had or anything
Yeah, that's
like
not my
that.
business.
I think that it's premature.
Long as
Nah,
we doing exactly what I said, long as we like if somebody so happen to come up or show up or anything, you let me know what that was with that
Because at the end of
situation.
the day, you could have had 10 bodies on you in a 2 weeks time
And I'm a lie.
and still be good. Or you can have 2 bodies on you. One of them niggas that gave her AIDS, 2 niggas in her life, and her body count very, very low. You ain't asking her if she got AIDS. You ain't asking her to see her paperwork. All you saying is I
How
was
many
slept with 2
bodies,
men,
yeah.
and you think you got a winner because she ain't been
Because
around.
she- yeah.
But no, 2 bodies and she got AIDS.
Yeah.
The body count don't matter. I
Don't matter.
think that
Don't-
people should ask.
I still should know.
Ask
It's like-
what is your body count?
It's like what you
I
did.
still want to know. I just want to know.
Why?
I just want to know. What's
If
your
you ask me, I'm a lie.
Me,
If
it's
the
like
body count high, what you gonna do,
You
Clay?
want to say somebody say they got
Wait a minute, Dad. Wait a minute.
one or a 50. You can look at them different.
what you
But
did.
listen to what I just said. Listen to exactly what I just said.
It's like
Because everybody talking and it's comments, so that means everybody got some shit to say about this. Claire, if her body count for 1 or 50, you gonna take the one with the 1 body count.
Of course.
The reason she only got 1 body count is because that one nigga she slept with gave her AIDS.
But I'm going to push this aside. I'm going to
You don't even know. You don't even know. But she got that 1 body count, and you feel like she was the winner.
Nah, bro. Nah. First of all, you got somebody got AIDS.
Why?
She
Like,
don't got to tell you. She don't got to tell you. It's illegal, but she ain't gonna fucking tell you. A lot of people leave here, say they going to McDonald's and smoke weed, but is it legal or not?
Then I'm just going to number 2 and
Yeah,
number 2.
that's
And number
what
2
I
got
think.
AIDS. Like 3 got AIDS on 4. I'm keep on to whoever.
Yo, I got AIDS from number 1.
Got AIDS. You got AIDS. I ain't got AIDS.
Real quick,
I'm gonna lie if a man asks her my body count. That's it. That's all.
Wow, this one, no, what's that one shit that girl said? Nigga, she got 7, but
but that goes against what I was just saying earlier. Like, if you're not upfront, like, you don't gotta give me a number, but you can say like, oh yeah, I've messed around a lot.
She got no that man said that to me before, but no one that's crazy. Right? It is that most men do and just don't know it. You just don't know it. She got no that man said that's crazy. Misunderstood that. With my emotion, I'm telling the truth. She gave it to say, he take it how he take it. We wrong and it was bad. She not don't know that. You know that. I'm not even asking those so they don't even
That's your best life.
Once a slut.
but the thing is, you cannot be a hoe
Once a slut.
with a small body count. You cannot have a big body count and still be a hoe. Yeah, this bitch only fucked 2 niggas and both of them was at the same time in the alley out back on a dirty mattress. You dirty ass. What's your body count low? I'm a fuck what you know. Kill yourself. You dirty. You get what I'm saying? Just because her body count ain't high, Claire don't make her the one. She could her low body count every time could have been in a nigga dirty ass basement on a pitchy.
So-
Nah, let him mess with that. That's who you want to be with.
Pictures
So
and
I know,
beer bugs.
I know somebody got 84 bodies. For a
Uh-huh.
female. And she's 19. Is that not, you're not looking at a girl different like that?
It sounds like she like a birthday ass. What you say, Reese?
It sounds like she got daddy issues.
It sounds like
I
a white
think
woman
It
that
sounds
fucking
like you just want to have sex.
Cause see, a lot of lot. I have to agree with you at 19. But here's the thing. She got some deeper issues.
No, but that makes you smart for me.
She got some
Type
deeper
shit.
issues in there. And in women defense, when you're younger, starting at 13, 14, guys that's 19, 20 manipulate you into thinking you're the one. So the niggas in the hood might already ran through it. You just don't fucking know. So that's why your paperwork, before we had sex, let me see your paperwork. What you mean paperwork? I need to know what your GYN gonna tell me that you ain't gonna fucking tell me. Oh, well, we ain't fucking. We ain't going out Saturday, can't go no further without that paperwork. Especially if you're getting serious. If it's just somebody you fucking with, you kicking it, y'all just tripping on the phone, I don't need to know your business. But the first time I'm going to spend this money, or we might fuck tonight, bring your paperwork with you, let me see it. That's what makes the difference. I don't give a fuck what your body count is. Because most people lie about it anyway. You'll never know. But if your paperwork say healthy, bitch, you the one nigga. Your body count could be 90.
You help.
But your paperwork say healthy? When you come in the room, you get nothing but mad respect. She the fucking killer. She the one. You can have an ace boom on your team, and you can miss out on it just because who she fucked before.
90 niggas.
Crazy, you might miss
I'm
out.
good. I don't want that. You walk down the street, I fuck her.
Yeah. Or you can get one that's not even from here. Good, wholesome. Paperwork look good. Everything y'all together.
Nah, bro.
You go back home to our hometown where she from.
So you would fuck somebody with over 50 bodies?
What they did before.
What I said is what their paperwork said.
Right.
The paperwork is what makes it
Crazy.
different.
You is not
Especially at my age, most
How do
people
you
got
know?
a nice
I might
amount.
joke with them a little bit though. Like, body count. I can joke on you a little bit.
Right,
but,
you
like,
said right, left my ass off. Miss Lai said, not the alley on the dirty mattress. Yes, the alley on the dirty mattress. G.no.name said, Miss V, stop laughing my ass off. And this nigga said, and the girl who fucked 80, 90 people or whatever y'all said, she sucked 100 dicks.
No.
Rodney Pierce said, right laughing my ass off.
Not every girl sucks
Miss
dick like that.
Lie said, all sexual relationships do this. Too many people hiding HIV came back to say and other transmitted things. So the thing is, again, with that being said, it don't matter what the body count is, what that paperwork says. You could be the sweetest, most wholesome, only 2 body counts at 35. To me, a bitch with no body count at 35, I'm looking at you questionable. Bitch, where you been?
Yeah. Like you been on a rock.
Now, what makes me so special to be number 3? Bitch, all these years you only fucked 2 niggas. What makes me special?
You said she been with?
Been at church, man.
Dummy, it was once.
The bitches in church are the freaks. If you know anybody who is strictly church every week, Bible study every Tuesday, fucking prayer line every Thursday, she's the nastiest
The people
bitch
who go to church.
you want to know. And ask me how I know. Real quick. G.no.name said you'll never know the truth. I'm saying she could be 2 boosies with 100 dicks in her mouth. You don't know who she.
Two
She
bodies.
could be 2 bodies. Okay, he spelled it wrong. 2 bodies with 100 dicks in her mouth. You don't know who she is. She could put. She could have had 2 bodies, but
that she would rather suck a nigga's dick than have sex.
because women actually get aroused. From giving oral sex. So maybe she ain't fucked the nigga, but she sucked his dick. Now what? But she only had 2 sex partners. So
Rodney
she
said, think about all the porn stars, they married with children. They definitely do be married with children. Them niggas don't care.
There you go.
I thought that shit on the job.
You said what? Thank you for your service. Like,
You hear this shit, Rodney? Somebody call me.
man, we gonna wrap it up. We ain't getting that with the play, yo. We ain't getting that with the
I'm
play.
gonna stand 10 toes on you, man.
I'm just telling you, I feel sorry for you, Clay. I hope you be blessed, safe, my nigga. At least get the paperwork, cause you sound like you ready to get duped.
I'm gonna definitely get that paper done.
Please get the paperwork.
We go in there, good time, we all change. So I need to know that you're healthy before you can always yeah, you know what I want. Only two
Yo, she tell me.
You want Gina the repertoire? You gonna post that picture and say, yo, it's about who fucked her?
I'm gonna be the
Fuck
tenant.
is
I'm gonna find out.
So now y'all know everybody watching this show that think Claire might be cute. Y'all think Claire might be the one for you.
But he's
Lie
not.
about your body count, ladies. I'm telling y'all off the rip because
I'ma
he's
find
foolish and he'll never know.
I'm gonna find out. Yeah, you. I'm gonna find out.
I'm telling y'all, lie to him, lie to this nigga.
You'll be alright.
You go ahead and lie.
No.
Yeah. No, I'm fine. Well,
You never. I just think it's crazy. You'll never know a lady's body count.
I feel like y'all shouldn't be in women's business.
Right, mind the business.
Y'all shouldn't be in the niggas business. You can question
Y'all
it.
tell y'all
Well, the thing is, they didn't say
You can
they want extra body count. Both the ladies was like, as long as you healthy, it's good. Y'all the ones, your man over
It's
here,
always the niggas though. They always be the one, and they be having the hottest body.
and they be the one with the highest body.
Like, I don't get it.
Niggas be around the city, you know what I'm saying?
How about this? How much you think my body count is?
25. Say no.
No, wait. Honestly.
I would say probably like 10.
No.
Less than that?
Less than that.
For real?
Yes.
Shit.
Thank you.
3?
You know what? I would have guessed Brendan's body count as 3 or 4.
Mine?
I mean,
Not
I
your
can see
fucking
that.
business. I wouldn't even say that about you, Claire. But I would say Brendan. I would say 3 or 4 because he's from what we heard when he was on the second show. He sound very particular. He sound like he don't move on and just fuck off just because.
Not even that. Women just don't come with you like that.
Well, that's probably because you're too quiet. But we're gonna get you hanging out with
Stop being
the
humble.
On Point Show,
Idiot.
and we gonna
I'm
get
gonna keep it.
we gonna get Brendan all the bitches. So y'all say
Hit his DM.
Miss Nas said, I will most definitely be there next Saturday. Love it. Thank you. Definitely next Saturday. Said they don't post the high body count chicks in the post office. So let me know how you find out, Claire. So next week, Rodney Pierce, Claire will come in and tell you how he find out
You know, right
the
now.
body. Ask whoever you talk to all week about their body count and write the shit down. Come in here next week and we want to hear what you got to say.
You're gonna come out here crying next week.
We want to hear what you want to say.
Type shit.
All right, and that's it. Go ahead, Brandon. I mean, Claire's not wrap the show out,
That's the end of the show. We ran a little late today, but we done.
which is great. It's
That's
always great to run late. That means the people was loving you so much that you
Y'all
stayed.
appreciate you, Ronnie Pitts, being active stream.
Definitely.
Love Rodney
Comments.
Pierce. Love him
Appreciate
down.
you. And everybody for commenting and everybody coming to watch us. And we'll be here next Saturday at 12:30, same time. Say
This has
goodbye.
been a breakthrough live from Thomas JMA Studios each and every Saturday at 12:30. Sometimes it might be 12. All you gotta do is stay locked. If you're here at 11 for the On Point Show, you definitely